Hello, everyone. Welcome to Virtual Concert Hall's live programs. I'm Anna Uspinskaya, and I'm joining you from Washington, D.C. area. And wherever you are, welcome. We are very happy to see you and to have this program brought to you. Our channels are dedicated to live performances and other events and to bringing international artists from various countries on a virtual stage directly to you, our audience around the globe. I'm Anna Uspinskaya, and I'm happy to be hosting this program today. We've been doing these broadcasts of the live auditions all day long today, and we were doing them yesterday, and there are 2 more days of auditions coming up on Monday and Tuesday. And I hope you stay with us to hear wonderful performances of musicians from around the world who are joining those auditions and seeking an opportunity to perform at Weill Recital Hall at the Carnegie Hall on one of the Laureates Gala, the nearest one, the soonest one coming up in June, and there's more scheduled for the upcoming season 23-24. Auditionees from many countries are also seeking guidance from our judges, and I would like to encourage everyone to go on the Sound Espressivo website and click on the judges. There you'll see a whole collection of fantastic musicians who are providing their comments on air after each performance, and you will hear those comments right after each performance today on this session. The Carnegie Auditions are organized by Progressive Musicians, which is the organizer of many events, competitions, and concerts at prestigious halls such as Carnegie Hall. Also, its co-organizer is the Sound Espressivo Global Competition, which is focused on bringing musicians together on virtual stages and to provide multiple prizes to the musicians to help them enhance their careers. And Virtual Concert Halls is your internet TV broadcaster, new age company which is providing the virtual stage for those events. So we also are pleased to announce and to present the prizes from our collaborators and wonderful companies which join efforts with us and help us provide more opportunities and more prizes to the musicians who are auditioning and competing in our events. A Classical Academy is providing a recognition award, and with their generosity they've been supporting our events for several years now. It's a company based in Switzerland, and they provide recorded materials for musicians, for students, teachers, and professional performers. There are master classes, courses on technique, on stage presence, and repertoire from most prominent musicians of our times. Also, we are very pleased to announce yet again that we are presenting James Adler Audience Favorite Award, sponsored by James Adler, wonderful pianist residing in New York, and Adler Oaks Music Company. The award is geared towards providing a voice to the audience members. So if you are an audience member and if you are supporting musicians, please vote for your favorite musician, and the artist who gets the most votes will receive a $200 award sponsored by James Adler and Adler Oaks Library. We also will be presenting many more broadcasts, laureates, winners of these auditions, who will be invited to perform at Carnegie Hall. Will also participate in the series of interviews with Steve Robinson, who is a world-renowned radio producer and great supporter of classical music. He is a creator of many programs, such as Exploring Music with Bill McLaughlin and many others. His programs had been featured and rebroadcast by radio stations around the world. He is an expert in classical music, and he will be speaking with our artists and helping artists to bring out their inspirations, their views, and share themselves with the audience. We have a very full audition schedule, and we will be hearing musicians who apply to perform with the New York Chamber Players Orchestra under the baton of Maestro Franci. And today we have Maestro Franci joining us as our judge, and who will be commenting on performances. We also have many other judges and many more auditions coming up on Monday and Tuesday. Please stay with us and hear those fabulous performances. It's mind-blowing, the level of musicians who audition for these events. I would like to invite on our virtual stage James Welch, who is the director of the Progressive Musicians. James, it's great to see you back. Thank you for all the work you do to produce those events, those auditions and concerts at the Carnegie Hall.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's great to be back here with you, and thank you for all of the behind-the-scenes work that you and your team have done, to make this possible. I couldn't do it without you.
Thank you. And we couldn't do without our fantastic team of virtual concert halls, show directors, broadcast engineers, and fabulous musicians who acquired those new skills of producing events on the virtual stage and broadcasting them all over the social media and video platforms. And thank you very much, all the guys behind the scenes. You're magicians, and we just rely on you like it's nothing. But we know it takes a lot of skill and a lot of care.
Magicians and musicians.
Magicians and musicians. And, who knows better how we want to sound and look on screen than musicians themselves who perform and teach and do what the musicians do. And now I would like to invite on our virtual stage Maestro Giacomo Franci, music director of the New York Chamber Players Orchestra, prominent pianist, recording artist, and a fabulous judge for today. Thank you so much for joining us.
I want to join James in thanking all the technicians behind this that made this possible. And I have recognized that this time there has been a better audio and video system, it's amazing.
Yeah.
What do they do? So.
The IT people keep inventing better tools, but someone has got to learn how to use them. So that's what our team is doing. Always on the move, always researching, always finding better tech to incorporate.
And we did already establish that they're musicians, but also magicians. And true magicians never reveal their tricks. So we might never know
what it is they have done. Yes,
especially me. Especially.
Yeah, for me, I've been doing it with our team for 3 years now. But whenever they share what it is they're doing, they lose me, and it sounds to me like they're speaking Moonish to me. So I'm just happy that we have them and that they know what they're doing. Okay,
we're very lucky.
Yes, thank you very much. It's late evening in the United States, and we have 2 more musicians who are ready to perform, and we'll be inviting them on stage. So the first musician of this session, pianist from the United States, Cheng, and he will be performing Mozart Concerto number 27 in B-flat major, case 593, third movement, Rondo, Allegro. George, it's a great pleasure to welcome you on the virtual stage of the Carnegie Auditions. wonderful. What a beautiful singing tone you produce on that piano, which is so mature for. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's great for a professional, but you have an outstandingly mature, beautiful touch on the piano. What kind of piano are you playing? Steinway? Is that a Steinway?
It looks like one.
Yeah, it looks like Steinway. But,
Probably
even
an L.
it takes skills and really, really keen listening to produce this kind of quality of the tone, even on the best piano. And you have a great piano, of course, but it doesn't play by itself. You play it. So, to Maestro Giacomo.
What's your age?
What? 9. Oh, 9. Just turn 9.
9.
Just turn 9, like few months, a few days, right?
Oh, wow.
Weeks ago. What is it? March 15th?
Where are you? You are in the USA. Where?
Oh, we live in Los Angeles. Yeah.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Yes.
Oh, great.
So it's a little earlier than here. It's 6:20 there. Okay.
Yeah, the sun is still up.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, George, I think you are phenomenal.
Oh,
That's
thank
what
you.
I think. You have control of the sound, like Anna was saying, beautiful sound. Plus you have musicality. Plus, I think you are playing this piece in another life. I don't know. You play very, very well. I don't have much remark to say. You have finesse, different dynamics, beautiful Mozart phrasing. That I don't have anything to say at your age. Wow, it's very impressive. Very impressive.
Incredible.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I want to second that. At your age, and not even measured by your age, this is an outstanding performance, and you have a fantastic teacher.
Thank you.
Yeah, bravo to your teacher. This is incredible, incredible work with the student. No matter how talented the student and no matter how hardworking, you need really, really wonderful guidance to reach this incredible level of playing. And it sounds very natural, but as a professional pianist, performer myself, I know that natural, seemingly effortless playing, it takes phenomenal understanding and hard work to achieve with your fingers. It's mind blowing how good you are.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for the compliments.
Yeah, James,
I'd
would you like to add
third
something?
that. Yeah, I'd like to third that. Anna seconded, I third. Great job. Yeah. How long have you been working on this piece?
Like, I forgot, like 1 year? No, 1 year. Because we start after December, kind of like let me see, 5 months, I can say.
5 months. Wow.
Yes.
That's still a short amount of time.
Yeah.
For this piece, you've done a lot of great work and very fast. Yeah.
We really work on this piece from January, actually. We started the piece, but then we didn't really work on that much. But then from January, we only focus on this piece.
Yeah, I think at first we started on August. On August, my teacher gave me this piece, but we were still working on another piece. So then in January, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. From the trip back, yes. Then we focus on this.
What else are you working on?
Mozart.
And like something like a contemporary piece.
Yeah, Nocturne number 2 by Lieberman.
Mm.
Yeah, we just started that piece. Do you know Lieberman number 2? Let me see. Yeah, we have Grieg.
That's a large repertoire you're working
Wow.
on. Wonderful.
Grieg, Mozart, Sonata, K541.
What, the Greek, the piano concerto?
Oh, no.
He needs to grow a hand.
He had to grow the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pure
Yeah,
Games.
exactly.
Yeah,
But
again,
George, keep your great spirit and keep up this wonderful work with your teacher, and follow every word that your teacher tells you, because you have a fantastic musician
No,
working with you.
The technical level, great, but what impressed me more was the musicality.
yeah,
Yes.
Musicality.
it was
At
both.
9 years, I mean, he sounds like a 30 years old pianist. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Thanks so much. Yes, he's very talented, very sensitive,
yeah.
very
But-
sensitive.
Yeah, that's not enough. There's a lot of sensitive and talented people. It takes a lot of very, very sophisticated work for that to translate into this kind of level of playing. And I really applaud you, George, yourself. Of course, I'm sure you're working with a lot of passion. And I want to again underscore the fantastic work the teacher is doing with you.
Thanks, thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for joining us for this broadcast. And we will be inviting on stage the next performer. And I believe we have here a voice, a countertenor, very unique voice from the United States, Andrew Chukwuka at Egbuchiem. I hope I'm pronouncing your name at least close, but please forgive me if I made some mistakes in there. And he will be performing 2 arias, one from Vivaldi and one from Handel. It's a great pleasure to have you here. Welcome. The stage is all yours.
Nel profundo cieco mondo, se precipiti la sorte ti aspetta, ti aspetta. Nel profondo cieco mondo, desideri la sorte, e precipita la sorte, ti aspetta. Oh nel profondo cieco mondo se precipiti la sorte che nel profondo cieco mondo si precipiti la sorte che precipita la sorte che aspetta
unique voice. Wonderful. To Maestro Franci.
I really enjoyed your singing because we've had all instrumentalists, so today was like a breath of fresh air. Having a singer now. I enjoyed more your Vivaldi than the Handel. I think it might have helped you if you would have had an accompanist, like a pianist for, like you had the tape for Vivaldi, with Handel, if you would have had a tape better, a pianist accompanying you, that would have helped you. Do you know the meaning of nel profundo cieco mondo? What does it mean?
Yes. In the depths of the world.
Literally means in the depth of the blind world. Cieco is blind. It's a little bit like the timing that we are living now. So it's very proper with our time in this area. I enjoyed your coloratura there, and in the beginning you were more wobbly, but then as you enter in the area, you start clearing it more. You start singing it much better toward the end. It was more clear. In the second aria, I say I enjoyed it less because you have, especially in the high note, too much vibrato, and sometimes that condition the pitch. But I enjoyed your singing. Bravo.
Thank you.
Great. James, would you like to add something?
Sure.
You work with a lot of singers, so...
Oh yes, yeah. Over the years, yes, and and I've heard you before. I remember you from our one of our competitions like a year or so ago, and I remember what you sounded like then and what you sound like now, and your voice is so much fuller, and I just really enjoy hearing it. There's a lot of work that goes into singing pieces like this, and it's not easy, and you've definitely invested a lot of time and effort preparing this, and you brought a wonderful presentation to our stage. So thank you. It's great to hear you again.
Thank you.
This was the first time I heard you, and you definitely possess God's gift of a very unique voice, and I appreciate you very much for the work you put into developing that. It's an instrument which takes a lot of care and a lot of development, and I'm sure you're working with teachers and who help you with this. I had just a couple of very small suggestions. Maybe work more on the support of your voice, and that's every vocalist's lifelong task, of course. But maybe there are special exercises and special technique for support of your kind of voice, because you have a very unique voice. So it sounded there were a few really strong steel-like powerful notes. If that kind of timbre and that kind of support can be expanded to the entire range of your voice, that would definitely project it much more. Not that to say that you don't project, of course you do. And I was very impressed with the clarity and the accuracy of your pitch in the coloratura. I want to second that, what Maestro Giacomo Franci mentioned about your coloratura. That is a difficult task, to keep the notes clear and sounding sweet and colorful, and at the same time to have the pitch being accurate. Thank you so much. It was a great performance. So do you have any questions for us?
No, not at this time. Not at this time.
Okay. Well, great pleasure to hear you on the stage, and thank you for joining our auditions. And we'll be looking forward to hearing a lot more from you in the future. Thank you. Okay, this concludes a very long day, and I'm out of my voice. I'm trying to use my support, but even the support is about to fail.
Broadcasting's hard.
That's right. So this concludes our very long day of back-to-back broadcasts of live auditions for an opportunity to perform with the New York Chamber Players Orchestra and solo at the Weill Recital Hall at the Carnegie Hall. And I want to thank everyone who brought their unique contribution to these programs. Maestro, great pleasure be working with you. Thank you so much.
Pleasure is mine.
James, great pleasure. Thank you.
Always. We did 7 broadcasts today.
Yes, we did. And again, many thanks.
We're still here.
Yeah. And I want to extend many thanks
great.
to our team of our directors and producers. Let's put up their names on screen. Yes, brava. This was a very long day. They started 2 hours before we did, and this was a tremendous effort. Thank you, Frana Rusinovich, Igor Zubkovsky, Fedor Uspensky, Ante Božič Kudrich, Chris Au, Mira Dobrovich, Evgeny Sidev. These are incredible magicians on the back end of these productions, and we can't thank them enough. And of course, many thanks to our audience, to the support groups of each musician. Thank you for being with us, for paying attention to our work, and to, of course, beautiful music which was brought today on the virtual stage. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone and see you tomorrow early morning at 9 Eastern Standard. We will continue with Group 10, and then followed by Group 11 on Tuesday at noon Eastern Standard. And we hope very much to see you back. With that, everyone, good night. See you tomorrow. Bye.